Today we're joined with Dianne Blacklock, the author of 9 books, most recent being The Best Man. Thanks for joining me, Dianne.
Thanks for having me.
A lot of your characters are female, in fact all of your main characters.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I suppose because I am, and I do a few of my books have male perspective as well.
Yeah.
But it's shared, you know.
Yeah.
So it's mostly from the female perspective because I think it just comes down to, you know, you speak from the voice that you know.
Very true.
Oh, I have enjoyed. I mean, I've got brothers and I've got sons, and I think I understand a male perspective well enough. So I've quite enjoyed writing from a male perspective as well, but as I say, it's usually only a shared one in any particular
speak. So being a female writer, would you say that it's harder, easier, or about the same to make a name for yourself?
I think it's harder, and the statistics back me up. Women do not get reviewed as much. Women write more books. Women are the biggest buyers of books. Women buy books for their children. Women buy books for gifts. Like, they are
Absolutely.
the people that keep that they read more than men anyway. But men get reviewed disproportionately, and attention disproportionately. And there was a very interesting post online the other day where a female author had sent out a pitch to 50 agents. She'd gotten 2 responses to read, and then others were fairly disinterested rejections. Sometimes you can get an interested rejection, you know, that sort of gives you a little bit of hope or advice or something. And she just changed everything and made her name into a man, the exact same picture and everything. And she got 17 responses.
Oh my gosh.
As a man, and the rejections were all much more polite. They were about, this just wouldn't fit into our, you know, list at the moment, but please keep, you know, it sounds so interesting. But then a lot of other great advice from people. And whereas a big part of it, the rejection was that they thought it was too ambitious a thing for her to be able to do. This synopsis that she had in the opening chapters, for the man it was like, this is amazing, and you know, this could be so wonderful. So it's just extraordinary.
So on your website you have a blog where you've recorded your conversations with other female authors such as Lisa Heidke, Rachel Johns and Leanne Moriarty. What is it about networking with other female writers that helps you with your own work?
I think writing is a really solitary occupation, so I just think in that regard, if you have can do any kind of networking, or it's encouraging. It's that thing that I said before about getting out and being around people and everything. But I do a newsletter and do a lot of library events with Leanne Moriarty and another author, Burr Carroll. And Burr is from Ireland originally, and in Ireland there was a real network of authors and a lot of support groups, so to speak, of published authors like Marion Keyes, who's massive, you know, but she was actually, you know, in touch with aspiring writers. So Burr talked to our mutual publisher at the time and said, I'd really like to connect with more. And I had spoken to my publisher about that previously, so she put us together and we had lunch one day, and I'd met Leanne previously, so we sort of brought her into it, and we just love it. It is just, there's like always somebody to email about only the things that writers will sort of understand, you know.
Do you ever base your stories on real life experiences that you have had, or are they all fictional?
I think you draw on experiences and people that you know, or experiences that have happened to other people. I think that can't be helped. A lot of people think they're in my books when they're not. You know, they go, oh, I was so-and-so. I think that you based that on me. But you have to really disguise things, and I don't think, you know, people's everyday lives aren't that fascinating. So it's very rare that you just take something as it is. It's more that you're forming a patchwork. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, Dianne, today. Thank you so much for
pleasure.
your help with everything.
No problem. Thanks for having me.